Welcome to EldoraTV. Today we are welcoming Cris COMERFORD.
Yes, and I am so pleased and just so awesome day today to be out here in Lake Geneva.
Is it your first time in Geneva?
This is my first time in Switzerland. I've been to Italy, France, Germany, but being here, it's such a very, very nice experience for me.
It's perfect weather.
Perfect weather because Washington, D.C. has been raining a lot lately, so this is such a great break for me.
Could you please share with us some sneak peek of your career, how you started in the White House and...
Yes, I started at the White House in 1996. I started as a sous chef during President Clinton time. I became the executive chef in 2005 under Mrs. and the First Lady Laura Bush, under President George W. Bush, and when President Obama and the First Lady Michelle Obama came in 2009, they installed me as the executive chef as well.
It's impressive career. So how long that has been?
Oh, it's been quite a while. It's almost 20 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's really been such a great honor to be a part of the house.
I'm sure about that. And how many people is working with you in your brigade?
We only have 7 full-time chefs, but you have to understand we only take care of basically of the first family and their needs. But every time we have events and different things going on, then we have like the other chefs from around the area and around the neighborhood that would help us out. For example, for like state dinners.
And for how many people did you cook for the largest amount of guests?
The state dinner that kind of resonates to me is we did a state dinner for the African states of 50 different countries, and that's about almost like 300 people. So that's a big dinner to do.
I bet so. And does Swiss cheese comes along in the menu, or?
For the most part, what we try to do when we create different menus is that we want to make sure that, of course, we highlight all the local ingredients. And then for the cheeses of different countries, there are different events that we could do it and different application. And, as a part of American hospitality, because we're such a country of different immigrants, including Swiss immigrants, that we try to incorporate different cheeses. Of course, Swiss cheeses are included as well.
Nice. And does the president have a special request, or are you free to compose your menu?
We are free to compose our menu, but the great thing with our president is that he is very, very open to different foods. He is a well-traveled person, and we try to incorporate a lot of our garden vegetables from the White House kitchen garden to his meals. So we try to prepare as many healthy meals as we can.
Nice, very interesting. I think it should have been, I guess, a challenge for a woman to achieve that career, right?
I think it's a challenge not just for a woman but for everybody, because being a White House chef or any chef for any heads of state, it's such a big challenge. So it takes such character and such talent to be able to perform that duty.
Definitely. Can you share with us your favorite dish?
One thing about the chefs is that we are just so hands-on with so many different dishes that to say that there's just one favorite dish is such a hard thing to do, because we love food. We love every kind of food. We love regional food. We love food from Switzerland. We love food from any parts of Europe. So it's for us, it really depends, So for every given day, we have a different favorite food.
Or maybe something that your mom used to cook for you.
Yes, definitely, because you always go back to what your mom's cuisine is. I was born in the Philippines, so every now and then I would kind of long for dishes that my mom has cooked for me.
And what kind of experience can you share with us from this this type of event? What kind of things did you learn from other chefs, for example?
One great thing about this club, the Chefs, is that with each, 30 chefs, part of its membership, we learn so much from each other. we learn so much from the different experiences that pretty much we have very similar experiences that we learn from, and also learning from the heads of state of particular dishes that they kind of like. So in our way, we just talk to each other regarding like if their heads of state is visiting our country, then it's easier for me to understand what type of cuisine or food to serve.
Very interesting. Thank you so much. So, any last words that you want to share with us today?
It is such a beautiful today out here in Lake Geneva. I feel so blessed to be a part of this wonderful backdrop here. So, and the food was just marvelous. Everyone that the chefs here prepared for us is something that I would remember for a long time.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much.